Well, what is going on, guys? Luke here today, and it's time to talk about Tesla's next earnings call coming up this week. Delivery numbers delivered yet another record despite all the supply chain issues strangling the other automakers, but Tesla continues to show how they are light years ahead of everyone else. But the market is in complete disarray at this point, and Tesla stock is back under $1,000 again, and kind of seems to be teetering on the edge of falling back down again more. Oh, and did I mention there was drama with Elon? Imagine that. So I will address all this today and how I think Tesla's earnings will play out, and tell you what I'm doing personally, complete with my price target that I will buy more Tesla shares at. I just asked in exchange for you to gently tap that like button and consider subscribing too. It's super easy to do if you like the truth without the hype. So here are some of the biggest mistakes investors are making right now today, especially with Tesla stock. Number one, you are making investing decisions because of emotions. If you have that sinking feeling when you see red day after red day and Tesla goes from $1,200 down to $700, or you feel FOMO when it runs up from that $700 back over $1,000 in like a week, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Number two, you still have not done a full evaluation on Tesla stock, which leads me to mistake number three. You are basically jumping from video to video on YouTube, hoping someone will give you the right answer to if you should buy, wait, or even sell, and at what price targets. This is a recipe for destruction in your Tesla stock. But there is a solution to avoid that destruction, and it's for everyone. I mean, new investors, old investors, people with $1,000 accounts, and seven-figure accounts as well, as all those groups are represented in the over 1,000 members who are part of the Market Insiders private group, which is the ultimate wealth building community full of people like you, changing their financial futures, and the sale ends tomorrow to lock in your discount. We have over 100 different tutorials and lessons for you to take to avoid these mistakes, learn how to plan, and do evaluation, and it's also where we have lessons on mastering your money, building up passive income, and retiring early and becoming financially independent, and we even have a real estate course in development. And you're not only helping yourself and your family build a better future, you are also helping others in need, as half of everything right off the top goes to charity. So don't make those mistakes. Make yourself a better investor today using the link in the pinned comment for all the details and lock in your discount now. So Tesla once again had record delivery numbers, so this should be another stellar earnings call. I mean, they managed to have record deliveries despite the chip shortage and multiple challenges that are affecting the entire auto industry. There is a reason why every other automaker's deliveries are way off the mark, and Tesla continues to just crush expectations. I think they easily beat the numbers overall, but there is a catch, as they did not deliver as many vehicles as analysts were expecting, making the revenue number harder to hit. Not saying they can't do it, not saying they can't make it happen or anything else like that, it just got a little bit harder for them. However, I expect every other number to be strong, potentially records across the board. And we do have 2 factories now open and producing, as opposed to being a complete cash drain, which is massive for Tesla, but unfortunately, it will not show the impact on the bottom line until the next quarter. It will take time for these 2 factories to contribute to that bottom line, but this is the last quarter they will be a cash drain on the balance sheet potentially, so that's exciting. Don't worry, I still think they will turn a profit easily. Tesla is doing incredible, undeniable things that is just leaving everybody else in the dust, despite the government trying to help everyone else, except for Tesla. Now, I don't want to get into all that drama, plenty of other people have covered it, but it illustrates how well they are doing compared to everyone else, and Tesla doesn't need the help anyways. But, woohoo, there is 2 big concerns I have coming into this earnings call that are going to impact this earnings call and the share price potentially more importantly. First, the market is in complete chaos right now. If you're a growth company, you have a nice run and then you get crushed back down. And if you're a large cap beast and overvalued, you're finally coming back down to earth too. And Tesla has been giving ground just like everyone else has. I know we like to believe that Tesla is immune to this, but they are not, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I know that doesn't align with everybody else's take on this, but it's the reality, and that is why you guys come here for information. You don't come here just to be told Tesla will be at $2,000 or $3,000 per share, in a few weeks because, the market's just wrong and that's where Tesla belongs. That type of talk does not help you as an investor make sound and informed decisions. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's not really helpful. The second is the drama surrounding Elon and Twitter. Now, I will cover this in a video soon in depth, as it's very nuanced and kind of, tinged with all kinds of juicy details and drama. But in regards to this earnings call, Elon is always a wild card on these things that sometimes hurts more than helps Tesla, as he speaks off the cuff and can be competitive at times. It's why we love him and why he drives Tesla to new heights. However, it's also sometimes that it hurts the share price in the short term. And since Elon and Twitter are not only financial news headlines, but also making headlines in regular media, and they're basically everywhere now, kind of like a Kardashian, you can be sure it will be the topic of conversation and questions around this earnings call. If Elon goes off script and gets combative, this will impact Tesla negatively in the short term. Now, I'm not saying it's fair or that it should have a bearing on Tesla or anything else like that. What I am saying is, fair or not, if that happens, it will have a short-term impact on the stock price. Like it or not, or fair or not, that's the reality of what's going to happen. There is a reason why Tesla is the most volatile trillion-dollar company that has ever existed by a mile. Even companies valued at 20% of what Tesla is valued at are not usually this volatile, so it's kind of unique all the way around in that regard. Bottom line, if guidance is lowered, which I don't think will happen, but if that happens, or if Elon says something that can be viewed as negative, the stock is most likely going to get pounded, unfortunately. That is just the reality of the market that we are in right now and the situation going on right now with Elon. So what am I doing personally, and what price am I looking to buy at? Well, I'm simply sitting back and watching the numbers and then watching what Wall Street does to see if they give me some juicy discounts. I have cash ready to deploy, and I don't care about the price action nearly as much as I care about how the business is performing. I mean, what? Suddenly the price goes down and Tesla isn't performing as a business or a company? This is where having your plan set before the earnings call is key. I know many of you hate that I say it, but planning and having price targets is key to investing, especially with Tesla because it's such a unique stock. But you absolutely can take advantage of this uncertainty if you play the long game and stay away from all the short-term speculation. I mean, if you're worried about what Tesla will do tomorrow or finding the bottom or guessing the top or anything else like that, then you're simply short-term speculating or trying to time the market, which nobody can do. No other stock in the market moves like Tesla, so you need to be prepared and have your price targets ready, which I agree is hard to come up with Tesla compared to a lot of other stocks, especially in that $1 trillion range. So just hold and look to add at your price target when short-term issues arise, like an earnings call is great, but the stock sells off anyways for really no good reason. That is the perfect time I personally like to add. Tesla is a different kind of roller coaster altogether, so don't panic sell and treat any dip as an opportunity to add at your price target. And for me personally, that is at $759 for entertainment purposes only, of course. And don't know how to get a price target or analyze Tesla stock, and you want a step-by-step process to do that and much more? Well, don't forget to get your discounted membership price using the link in the pinned comment to join the group. And if you don't know what other stocks to consider buying, click this video right here for 9 stocks I've been buying like crazy, or click this video here for even more stocks I've been buying lately. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.